Most cities rise toward the sky, but some civilizations built downward, carving entire hidden worlds beneath the earth. Not just tunnels or shelters, but vast, sophisticated cities designed to sustain entire populations. Some were fortresses against invaders. Others were sacred spaces shrouded in mystery. But the most incredible ones, they stayed so well hidden that even modern archaeologists had no clue they existed until now. Ancient engineers mastered the underground long before skyscrapers ever touched the clouds. They built multi-level metropolises with ventilation systems, water reservoirs, and secret passageways, some of which stretch for miles beneath the surface. If we could peel back the layers of the earth, what would we find? And how many of these lost cities still lie buried, waiting to be uncovered? Today on Armchair Archaeology, we're journeying into the world's most incredible underground cities, including one that remained a complete secret until a man knocked down a wall in his basement and made one of the most shocking archaeological discoveries of modern times. And here's the real question. If something that extraordinary could stay hidden for centuries, what else is still beneath our feet, waiting to be found? Stick with us, because history's greatest secrets may still be underground. Before we begin, if you love exploring the hidden corners of history, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss an incredible discovery. We tend to think of cities as structures reaching toward the sky, but for many ancient civilizations, the smartest way to survive wasn't to build upward, it was to go underground. Across history, entire communities carved hidden cities beneath the earth, not just as temporary shelters, but as fully developed societies. But why? For some, it was a matter of protection. In regions plagued by war and invasion, underground cities functioned as fortresses, designed to keep entire populations safe. In Cappadocia, Turkey, subterranean cities were carved with hidden entrances and massive stone doors that could be rolled into place to seal off tunnels instantly, preventing intruders from advancing. The passageways were also built deliberately narrow, forcing attackers to move single file, making them easy targets for defenders. But war wasn't the only reason people built below ground. In extreme climates, going underground provided natural insulation, protecting against both scorching heat and freezing cold. Ancient engineers developed sophisticated ventilation shafts and water systems, ensuring that underground cities were not only habitable, but also self-sustaining. The Stepwells of India, for example, weren't just water storage systems, they were designed to cool the air, creating a refuge from the relentless summer heat. Other underground spaces were built for rituals and the afterlife. The Hypogeum of Saflieni in Malta, over 5,000 years old, contains a chamber where sound behaves in strange ways. Low-frequency voices amplify and echo, creating an overwhelming effect. Some researchers believe this wasn't accidental. Ancient builders may have used acoustics to enhance spiritual experiences. Underground cities weren't just places to hide, they were marvels of engineering, built with purpose and precision. And some of them remained so well hidden that we are still uncovering their secrets today. By the way, if you find this fascinating, you'll love our new ebook, Secrets of the Ancient World. It dives even deeper into lost civilizations, forgotten technologies, and unsolved mysteries. You'll find the link in the pinned comment. Hidden beneath the landscapes of Cappadocia, Turkey, lies one of the most astonishing underground cities ever built. Derinkuyu, a sprawling subterranean metropolis capable of sheltering up to 20,000 people. But this wasn't just a survival bunker, it was a fully functional city, complete with homes, schools, places of worship, wells, and even a winery, all carved deep into the volcanic rock. Derinkuyu's construction is a feat of ancient engineering. The city extends over 280 feet, 85 meters underground, with at least 18 levels of tunnels and chambers. Yet despite its depth, the builders designed a sophisticated ventilation system that allowed fresh air to circulate, ensuring the city remained habitable even when sealed off from the outside world. The underground wells were completely separate from surface water sources, preventing invaders from poisoning the city's water supply. But Derinkuyu wasn't just built to sustain life, it was also designed to defend it. Massive circular stone doors, weighing up to 1,000 pounds, 450 kg, were placed at key passageways. These could be rolled into place to block entrances, sealing off entire sections of the city from intruders. The tunnels themselves were deliberately narrow and winding, forcing enemies to move single file, an easy target for defenders who knew the labyrinth's layout. For centuries, Derinkuyu remained completely hidden, its entrances lost, its tunnels forgotten. Even the people living above it had no idea what lay beneath their feet. But in modern times, a chance discovery led to the unbelievable rediscovery of this lost city, a discovery so shocking that it seemed almost impossible. And Derinkuyu was just the beginning. As we'll see next, it was only one part of a vast underground network stretching beneath Cappadocia, one that may still hold undiscovered secrets. If Derinkuyu was an isolated marvel, that would be incredible enough. But it's only one piece of a much larger mystery. Beneath Cappadocia, Turkey, more than 200 other subterranean cities have been discovered, some stretching for miles, forming a vast, interconnected underground network. And remarkably, many of them remain unexplored. These underground settlements weren't random caves. They were meticulously designed cities. They contained hidden entrances, ventilation shafts, wells, and even livestock pens, allowing people to survive underground for extended periods. Some of these cities date back at least 3,000 years, but their exact origins remain uncertain. Who first carved these tunnels? And what drove entire civilizations to build underground on such a massive scale? One of the most fascinating aspects of Cappadocia's underground cities is their interconnectivity. Some tunnels stretch for miles, linking different cities together. This suggests they weren't just individual hideouts, but part of a larger defensive system, allowing people to escape from one settlement to another without ever surfacing. The passageways were designed with defense in mind. Twisting, narrow corridors that could be sealed off with massive stone doors, just like in Derinkuyu. Another city, Kaimakli, is just as impressive as Derinkuyu. With at least 8 underground levels, it was filled with storage rooms, stables, and even a still-functioning ventilation system. Like Derinkuyu, Kaimakli was also forgotten for centuries, until locals stumbled upon its entrance, buried beneath modern structures. With so many hidden cities already uncovered, could Cappadocia's vast underground network be even larger than we realize? Given the region's soft volcanic rock, new tunnels and chambers could still be waiting to be found. But Turkey isn't the only place where ancient civilizations built underground. Which underground city has amazed you the most so far? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. In China, an entirely different kind of subterranean world exists, one that may hold secrets dating back to emperors and warlords. Beneath the bustling streets of Beijing, China, lies a hidden world of tunnels and chambers, some ancient, some modern, and many shrouded in secrecy. For centuries, rumors have persisted about imperial passageways linking palaces, temples, and even military fortifications. But beyond legend, China's underground cities are real, and their purposes range from strategic defense to survival in times of war. One of the most intriguing theories suggests that the Forbidden City The palace complex of Chinese emperors for nearly 500 years may have been connected by a vast network of secret tunnels. These passageways, if they exist, could have allowed rulers to escape during times of crisis or move unseen between key locations. Some speculate that hidden chambers beneath Beijing still hold forgotten artifacts or imperial secrets buried under centuries of urban expansion. Fast forward to the 20th century, and Beijing became home to another underground marvel, Teotihuacan, or the Underground City. Built during the Cold War, this massive complex was designed as a nuclear fallout shelter covering 85 square kilometers, 33 square miles, beneath the city. It contained schools, hospitals, factories, and even theaters, all hidden below the surface. Though officially decommissioned, much of it remains off-limits, fueling speculation about sealed-off sections that could still hold Cold War-era secrets. But China's underground world isn't just about government bunkers. It also reflects how civilizations have always sought safety below ground. Even today, cities like Beijing and Montreal continue to expand their underground spaces, proving that the need for subterranean structures didn't end with the ancient world. While some underground cities were built for war, others served entirely different purposes. In Malta, a mysterious underground temple over 5,000 years old continues to baffle archaeologists, especially when it comes to its eerie, unexplained acoustics. Unlike the underground cities built for survival or war, Malta's Saflieni Hypogeum is something else entirely, a temple carved beneath the earth over 5,000 years ago. Its purpose remains a mystery, but what archaeologists have found inside suggests it was no ordinary place. Discovered by accident in 1902, this vast subterranean complex descends 3 levels deep into solid limestone. Inside are burial chambers, ritual halls, and intricate carvings, all shaped with primitive tools. Some chambers feature perfectly smooth surfaces, suggesting an advanced understanding of stonework. But the most baffling feature of the Hypogeum isn't what's seen, it's what's heard. One chamber, known as the Oracle Room, has extraordinary acoustic properties. A deep, male voice speaking or chanting inside, it is amplified and echoed throughout the entire complex, while higher-pitched sounds remain unaffected. Researchers have tested this effect and found that it occurs at a precise frequency of 110 Hz, which, according to some studies, can induce altered states of consciousness. Was this deliberate? And if so, did ancient priests or shamans use sound to enhance spiritual experiences? But the real mystery lies in what was found buried here. Archaeologists uncovered the remains of over 7,000 individuals, many with elongated skulls, a trait not commonly found in the region. Some researchers suggest these skulls were the result of deliberate cranial shaping, a practice found in various ancient cultures. Others believe they could indicate a distinct group of people whose history remains a mystery. Some of these skulls were put on display in museums until they mysteriously disappeared in the mid-20th century. Their whereabouts remain unknown, fueling speculation about what the authorities may have wanted to keep hidden. Was the Hypogeum a burial site, a temple, or something even stranger? Whatever the truth, it proves one thing: ancient civilizations understood the power of the underground in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. And Malta isn't the only place where lost subterranean wonders defy explanation. In India, entire temples, tunnels, and stepwells have been carved beneath the earth, some so vast they feel like buried cities. Across India, an astonishing network of underground temples, tunnels, and stepwells reveals both architectural brilliance and spiritual devotion of ancient builders. Unlike underground cities built for war, these structures were created for religious ceremonies, water conservation, and possibly even lost purposes we have yet to understand. Among the most breathtaking are the Ajanta and Ellora caves, where entire temples and monasteries were carved into solid rock over 1,500 years ago. The most astonishing, the Kailasa temple, wasn't built piece by piece. It was excavated from a single massive rock, requiring the removal of over 200,000 tons of stone. Even with modern tools, this would be a monumental task. How did ancient builders achieve this with only chisels and hammers? Some believe the answer may be lost to time. But India's underground wonders weren't just places of worship. The stepwells of Rajasthan and Gujarat, some over 1,000 years old, were designed to store water in the dry season. The most famous, Chand Bauri, features 3,500 symmetrical steps leading down to a central well, creating a mesmerizing, almost otherworldly sight. Beyond their function, these stepwells served as social and religious gathering places, blending engineering with artistic grandeur. And then there are the underground tunnels and chambers that remain unexplored. In cities like Varanasi, stories persist of vast subterranean networks beneath temples, rumored to lead to hidden shrines or even lost treasure. Some tunnels have been sealed for centuries, their secrets locked away beneath the earth. Could undiscovered underground cities still exist in India? Given its ancient and complex history, the possibility remains. But India isn't the only place where the earth still hides its secrets. In Mexico, a hidden tunnel beneath one of its most famous pyramids has left archaeologists stunned. Hidden beneath the ancient city of Teotihuacan, one of Mesoamerica's greatest archaeological sites, lies a mysterious subterranean world that is only now being explored. Above ground, the Pyramid of the Moon and the Pyramid of the Sun dominate the landscape, but recent discoveries suggest that Teotihuacan's true secrets are buried far below. In 2003, archaeologists using ground-penetrating radar detected a hidden tunnel beneath the Pyramid of the Moon. This wasn't just a random passageway, it was a carefully engineered underground space running nearly 50 feet, 15 meters, below the surface, with chambers arranged in a way that eerily mirrors the layout of the city above. Inside, researchers found traces of liquid mercury, a rare and highly symbolic material in ancient Mesoamerican cultures, possibly representing an underworld river. This discovery suggests that the tunnel may have been used for rituals, burials, or even ceremonies linked to the afterlife. But that wasn't the first major underground discovery at Teotihuacan. In 2009, another tunnel was uncovered beneath the Temple of the Feathered Serpent. It had been deliberately sealed over 800 years ago, as if the city's inhabitants wanted to keep something hidden forever. Inside, archaeologists found over 100,000 ritual objects, including strange golden orbs made of pyrite, which some believe symbolized stars or celestial bodies. The sheer number of artifacts suggests the tunnel had a deeply sacred purpose, but its full significance is still unknown. Teotihuacan's true origins remain a mystery. The city predates the Aztecs, who later gave it its name, meaning the place where gods were born. Could these tunnels hold the key to understanding an earlier, lost civilization? From Mexico's underground wonders, we now shift to another hidden world, this time beneath the streets of Scotland, where entire vaults and passageways tell a much darker story. Most visitors to Edinburgh walk its historic streets, unaware that an entire world exists beneath them. Hidden for centuries, a network of underground vaults and passageways lies buried beneath the city. Dark, abandoned spaces that once echoed with life, but were eventually sealed and forgotten. In the late 1700s, as Edinburgh's population exploded, vaults were constructed beneath the South Bridge, originally intended for storage and workshops. But as businesses moved elsewhere, the underground spaces were abandoned. What happened next was far more unsettling. By the 19th century, these vaults had become a haven for the city's poorest residents, as well as criminals, body snatchers, and secret societies. Conditions were brutal: no sunlight, no proper ventilation, and damp stone walls that made disease rampant. For decades, the vaults were thought to be permanently sealed, but in the 1980s, a chance discovery led to their reopening, revealing rooms still filled with relics of the past, old bottles, tools, and even personal belongings left behind by those who had once lived in near darkness. Archaeologists also uncovered evidence of taverns, gambling dens, and hidden chambers, hinting that the underground world remained active long after it was officially abandoned. Even more chilling are the persistent stories of hauntings. Visitors and researchers have reported strange whispers, shadowy figures, and unexplained temperature drops. Some believe the restless spirits of those who suffered here still linger. Whether or not the hauntings are real, one thing is certain: history doesn't just disappear, it gets buried. And Edinburgh isn't the only place hiding forgotten underground spaces. Some of the world's greatest subterranean mysteries remain undiscovered. Could entire underground cities still be waiting beneath our feet? Let's find out. Petra is best known for its breathtaking rock-cut facades, but what many don't realize is that much of the city's infrastructure was built underground. While the towering treasury and monastery stand as Petra's most famous landmarks, archaeologists have uncovered a hidden world beneath the surface, one that was essential to the city's survival. Located in the heart of the desert, Petra faced an enormous challenge: how to provide water for tens of thousands of people. The answer lay in an advanced underground water system. The Nabateans, Petra's builders, carved an intricate network of hidden tunnels, cisterns, and reservoirs, capable of storing millions of gallons of water. These underground channels allowed the city to thrive for centuries, despite its arid environment. Without this subterranean engineering, Petra's golden age wouldn't have been possible. But Petra's secrets go beyond water systems. Beneath the sands, archaeologists have uncovered buried tombs, hidden chambers, and even entire structures that were long thought lost. Many of these discoveries remained unknown for centuries, simply because they were hidden beneath layers of history. For centuries, archaeologists believed Petra's greatest secrets were in plain sight. But what if its most astonishing structures were never meant to be seen from above? Ancient engineering is full of surprises, and if you're as curious as I am, our ebook Secrets of the Ancient World has even more mind-blowing discoveries waiting for you. Check out the link in the pinned comment. And then, in 2016, satellite imagery revealed something astonishing: a massive, previously unknown monument, larger than an Olympic swimming pool, lying just beneath the sand. Despite Petra being one of the most studied archaeological sites in the world, this discovery proved that the city still holds hidden wonders. Even more intriguing, some researchers believe that undiscovered chambers may still lie beneath Petra's most famous structures. Could even more of Petra's underground world remain buried? Given how much of the city is still lost beneath centuries of sand, the answer is almost certainly yes. But Petra is just one example. Around the world, new underground discoveries are still being made, and some could completely rewrite history. What else might be waiting beneath our feet? For centuries, underground cities remained hidden, forgotten beneath layers of earth and history. But with modern technology, we're beginning to uncover lost subterranean worlds that were once thought to be myths. If we've already found places like Derinkuyu, Teotihuacan's tunnels, and Petra's buried chambers, how many more could still be waiting to be discovered? Recent breakthroughs using LiDAR, light detection and ranging technology, are revealing underground structures that were previously invisible. In Guatemala, LiDAR scans of the dense jungle uncovered a massive network of Mayan cities, showing that millions of people once lived in areas thought to be uninhabited. Could similar technology expose hidden underground cities in other parts of the world? Some researchers believe that entire civilizations may still be buried beneath modern cities. In Egypt, ground-penetrating radar has detected anomalies beneath the Sphinx, fueling speculation about hidden chambers that could contain lost records of an unknown past. In South America, myths speak of vast tunnel systems running beneath the Andes, possibly connecting forgotten settlements. And in the Middle East, unexcavated sites may hold entire underground complexes waiting to be unearthed. Even today, people occasionally stumble upon hidden tunnels beneath their homes, much like the shocking discovery that revealed Derinkuyu. By the way, if you're enjoying this deep dive and want to support the channel, consider hitting that super thanks button. Your support helps keep these explorations going. Could it happen again? Given how much of the ancient world remains unexplored, it's only a matter of time before the next great discovery changes everything we thought we knew about history. One thing is certain, history isn't finished revealing its secrets. With new discoveries happening right now, we may be on the brink of uncovering the next lost civilization. What other underground wonders are waiting beneath our feet? With each new discovery, history rewrites itself. And the next great find? It might be closer than we think, maybe even right beneath your feet. Throughout history, entire civilizations have vanished, their cities buried by time. But as we've seen, many of these lost worlds weren't just forgotten, they were intentionally hidden beneath the earth. From the sprawling depths of Derinkuyu to the ritual tunnels of Teotihuacan, from the eerie acoustics of Malta's Hypogeum to the buried chambers of Petra, ancient civilizations mastered the underground in ways we are only beginning to understand. And sometimes, the greatest discoveries happen by accident. In 1963, a man in Turkey knocked down a wall in his basement, only to uncover a tunnel leading straight into the lost city of Derinkuyu, a vast, multi-leveled metropolis hidden for centuries right beneath an ordinary home. If something this incredible could remain undiscovered for so long, what else might still be out there, waiting to be found? New technology like LiDAR and ground-penetrating radar is allowing us to peer beneath the surface like never before. Already, we've uncovered lost Mayan cities in Guatemala, sealed chambers in Egypt, and hidden networks beneath modern metropolises. Each discovery rewrites history, proving that what we know about the past is far from complete. The truth is, the greatest archaeological finds may still be buried. Beneath modern streets, deep within mountains, and hidden below deserts, entire worlds may be waiting. And as history has shown, the next great discovery could be just one broken wall away. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the lost underground cities of the past. If you enjoyed this exploration, support Armchair Archaeology by liking this video and subscribing for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. What do you think? Could there still be undiscovered underground cities waiting to be found? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more, don't forget to check out our ebook, Secrets of the Ancient World. It's packed with even more ancient mysteries, lost technologies, and fascinating history. You'll find the link in the pinned comment. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the flame of curiosity burning bright.